Hi everyone. I got this question asked many times over my videos when I'm demonstrating some of the Behringer mixers like the Q502 and which also applies to the Q802, Q1002 and all of those series of audio interfaces, mixers, small budget mixers that have stereo USB in-out connection. Even though some of those mixers have multiple microphone inputs, multiple line inputs, their USB interface is simply a stereo in and out. I do have a video that explains in full detail. You can click the link above. I might also leave it in the description. So watch that and understand why and how those budget mixers work. So basically, you don't get multiple microphone connections into multiple tracks in your DAW. But there is a way to record your microphone, your singing, and while playing the guitar, okay? And you may not know, I'm not a guitar player, but I'm going to try to demonstrate this. So if you're a guitar player, maybe an acoustic guitar or an electric guitar that you play and you sing at the same time, and you want to record that onto two separate tracks so that later on you can apply maybe a vocal reverb, maybe, apply vocal compression, or some guitar effects later on, but you don't want the stereo signal interfering, your vocal and your guitar in one track interfering. So in this video I'm going to try to demonstrate it very, very quickly and in as much details as I can, so you hopefully understand how it actually works. And I'm going to do this by plugging my guitar into my Yamaha AG03, which is again a very simple one microphone, one guitar or stereo line input mixer that has stereo USB connection. So only left and right go to my computer, in this case my laptop, and only stereo signal come back to my headphones. I've done many videos on this audio interface / mixer as well. You can watch it on my channel. Again, maybe something at the top as well as in the description. So you might choose this over the Behringer ones. But the concept is the same. And I'm going to use Studio One Prime, the free version 4.5, to demonstrate how to record it in your DAW in stereo first, and then split it into two different separate tracks so that you can apply whatever effect you want to do, and then mix it back down to stereo and export it. So here we go. So this is my guitar plugged in to the Yamaha AG03. As you can see right there, the red cable. And then of course I have this microphone that I'm speaking right now that's also plugged in into the Yamaha AG03. So if you are using any of the other audio interfaces, plug your microphone in, and all you need to do is, if it has a pan like the Behringer one, turn the microphone to the left, and the guitar connection input, turn it to the right. So the signal of the microphone will go to the left channel, and the signal of the guitar will go to the right channel. With the Yamaha AG03, this makes it even easier because if you watch my videos, or you can see in this, I'm trying to be as easy as possible, quick as possible, is the switch right there. That actually decides where and how the audio is routed. If I put into dry channel 1, channel 2, that means it automatically switches the microphone to the left and the guitar to the right. Simple as that. That's the only connection. And of course, the Yamaha AG03 is connected to my laptop. Okay, let's create a new track. I'm just going to call it. You can set whatever the settings you want. The sample rate, the tempo, resolution. Normally I'll have it 24 at 44.1 kilohertz. That's all good. And I'm just going to click OK. Here I'm going to add a new track. I'm going to call it sort of the main, which is fine, stereo, and I'm going to choose my left and right input. So it's going to be stereo signal that's going to be recording it. Okay, so let's just enable recording. There we go. Now you can actually see the left and the right. Another great place to actually see your inputs is the inputs here. So you can actually see the left and the right separately, as well as my left and right combined. So this probably give you a more sense of what's happening. But of course, once you understand the concept, you can actually go ahead and record the left and the right on two separate tracks as well. So let's try the normal way first. Let me turn on my guitar as well. At the moment, it's coming both left and right because the switch on my Yamaha 03 is input mix. So that means both my microphone and my guitar are actually coming as a stereo right in the center as mono. Okay, so I'm just going to do the switch to left and right. Now you can see even on the screen that my microphone went to the left and my guitar is on the right. Okay, so let's try to record it and see how it sounds. I'm not going to sing or anything. I'm just going to strum the guitar, as I am not even a guitar player, and I'm going to just talk on the other microphone. There we go. This should be a separate guitars and microphone. As you can see, my vocal will be at the top and my guitar, okay, is on the other channel. Simple as that. Now, of course, we can certainly add two monos. Let me just turn the guitar down and let's call this Vox, and I want this to be mono and I want it to the left. And then I'm just going to add another one, call it guitar. This time I'm going to select the right as a mono as well. Okay, so I'm just going to arm, that's my microphone, and then my guitar should come up on the other channel. Okay, because now I have two separate sort of tracks for them. Because one is recording the left input, the other one is recording the right input. Okay, so now I can have complete separate tracks if I wanted to. So that's the concept. If you understand how you can actually have a stereo track that records the left and right, and mono tracks that will record either the left or the right, and whichever way, and then it makes it quite easy. So now I can certainly have two separate tracks. And here we go. Oops. Let's go back to the beginning. Let me get rid of that. Go right to the beginning. Let's mute the first track so it doesn't distract us. And record. And here I have one track, which is a Vox. The top one is my vocal. And the bottom one is my guitar singing and playing the guitar at the same time. Okay, so now I have two separate tracks. And then I can play this back and be able to mix it down and export it however you like it. Then I can add effects for my vocals. I can have effects for my guitars and so on. Now, one other thing about this stereo track. In case you did record stereo track by mistake and you want to separate it, how would you do it? Well, go into the browser, and then from the browser, find the files. Let me see, where did I save that? Splitting stereo tracks, no, split audio demo. There we go. And go on the media. You can see main. That is our main that we recorded. You can see that the track is called main, so it's saved as main. Now if we right click on that, we can split to mono files and find under the media your actual file that's got recorded. You can right click and say split to mono files. Now you have main left and main right, and you can simply drag it there and drag it there. Now if we sort of move it around, you can see those two files have now split. Now this is the stereo one, and we now have the left and the right. Well, that's how you do it. I hope that was helpful. I thought I'll quickly try to explain that to it and a little bit more details as well. If you have any further questions, feel free to comment below and I'll try to help you as much as I can. And until next time, as always, thanks for watching and have a great time making music. Cheerio, guys.